Exactly, it is. Yes, welcome. My name is Tatiana. I'm the marketing manager at MSF. And today is our first meeting. And I really proudly present you this inaugurational discussion. So Giulio, the floor is yours. You have received several questions in advance. And yes, please go ahead.
So hi everyone, my name is Giulio. I come from Italy, and I graduated from MSF in 2020. Today I'm the president for the MSF Alumni Association, and I'm very happy to start off with this Q&A, the first Q&A event with an alumni from MSF, where I can answer any questions from students at MSF that may be of relevant importance and can help them through their way at IB as well as in uni. I received lots of questions from you, and I'm very happy to answer them all and to share as much as possible my experience that can give you any inspiration or any help with your uni application, your uni inspiration, as well as ideas on where to apply and what may be relevant for your uni application. So at my current state, I'm studying in Southampton in England. I'm studying electrical and electronic engineering. This is my first year. Last year, I studied mechanical engineering in Turin, in Italy, back in my town, at the Polytechnic of Turin. I then decided this summer to move to England because I just didn't like the experience, the university experience there in Italy. I'm finding this experience in Southampton awesome, very exciting. I have lots of friends. I really love my course, and I'm really happy to share all of the details with you and how I'm managing my life here at uni. So one of the first questions from you was why I decided to study in the UK. Overall, it has always been one of my wishes to study abroad, not in my own country. I really love to live in Germany, and I was really happy to move to the UK, where the quality of the universities is very high with respect to lots of other countries. And just as an English native speaking country, it would really help me just improve my English proficiency, as well as engage more with the society and just live in a more comfortable way. The second question was specifically related to my course. Why did I choose electrical and electronic engineering? I'm more of a scientific student. Let's say I really like scientific subjects such as chemistry, physics, and maths. And for my personal reason, I just didn't want to study any of them specifically, but I found engineering as a course that could match my interests and my let's say preferences towards scientific subjects and technology. I was really undecided on which type of engineering to study. I was very undecided between chemical and electrical and electronic engineering. I then realized that the potential job opportunities that I could get out from having a degree in electrical and electronic engineering were suiting best my interests with respect to the potential job opportunities for chemical engineering. So that's my main motivation, why I'm so interested in learning more about technology, circuits, and how they're applied in our real life, in real life. And another relevant question was, how did IB help in my university experience? From my point of view, I can say I've studied only 2 years at MSF, the last 2 years of IB. And I would say those 2 years were, they had a big impact on my university aspirations and my goals as well, because it really opened my mind on what is my actual potential. And I can say that because I can compare it to any Italian basic Italian high school, where they don't have this they're not very open-minded on university and what you can actually achieve with uni and from uni, what the experience is like, and lots of other details that make the experience much more enjoyable. And the IB has given me as well a solid ground on the subjects that I would need at uni, and I'm very grateful for being graduated at MSF with an IB diploma, and this basically really helps you in also interacting with other students, as it's based on international environment, and so is the university. It really helps you get in touch with other people and make new friends. The IB overall is just the best you can ask yourself to start off uni, because it gives you a big idea of how it is to be in uni and interact with people from different countries, as well as in studying such hard topics. Other question was more related to how I live here in England and how I'm based, how I organize myself. I'm actually living in a student accommodation, which is not too far from the uni, which is very comfortable. I do everything on my own. I cook and I wash all of my clothes and my stuff. I try to keep my room as clean as possible. I'm a very organized person. That's how I manage my time with, let's say, personal duties, such as even just go and buy food or even hang out with friends. And I can keep a diligent balance between academic commitments and what else you can enjoy besides studying. Let's say hanging out with friends, or attending events, attending speeches, just being with friends, with societies. There are lots of societies at our uni that organize events where you can meet new people, make new friends. It's very important that you keep the part of your university experience alive, because it's very useful to have some time over the week where you can say detach your mind from having responsibilities on academic assignments, and you can really relax. And it's very important that you keep this balance of relax and academic stress, because it's going to make your life much easier. And there were also questions on what's the difference between MSF or overall junior high school against university. Overall, university, as I said, is as much international as MSF was. MSF is, and that really helps you with in touch with people in different countries and learn about different cultures and other opportunities on campus. One of the main differences, basically, the amount of work you gotta do for yourself. But I would say from my actual experience, that it really depends on what course you're doing. In my course, in my specific example, my course is very intense in terms of lectures, the amount of lectures that I have with respect to another type of course that could be economics, business management, or history, philosophy. As I've compared my timetable with others, I can see my timetable is much busier, but that doesn't mean you have, let's say, less work to do with respect to compared to the other students. Other students are studying those kind of subjects. For example, I have more free time during the week, but they need to invest it in lots of personal work, let's say on reading books for their assignments, just studying for their assignments. There's a lot of, let's say, personal work. There's a lot of work that it's up on you. You're not told what to do. That's probably the big difference between uni and high school. High school, they may probably guide you better on how to prepare yourself. In uni, you're probably, it's very up to you on how you organize your time and your schedule as well, and when you want to study, when you need to study, when you need to do other stuff. The amount of load work that you're going to do for your course is really up on you, and you gonna have to be able to manage your commitments and your deadlines as well. I've been asked about my daily routine. I really wake up early in the day. That's a kind of a tip that I can give you. If you get started with uni, wake up early, or let's say there are a lot of people that are allowed to wake up late in the morning because they don't have lectures. But a great tip I can give you is to start off the day early, or like as normal as you would start a day in high school, because it really gives you the start and to make your day more efficient and to get more work done. I really realized that between there was a big difference between my semester 1 timetable and semester 2 timetable. In the semester 2 timetable right now, I have only 9 a.m. lectures, and I have to wake up kind of early to time on campus. And I realized that waking up early, it just starting earlier day, you can do much more work than you would expect if you woke up even like just a couple of hours later, just an hour later. And after that, I just spend the whole day in uni. That's basically my day. Depending on which day of the week is, I probably spend from 9 to 8 p.m. in uni. If I'm not in class, I probably in the library be studying, or just say relaxing, eating something on campus. And that's probably one of my busiest days. And after 8 p.m., I'll probably just go back home, have dinner, and then probably finish some work at home, or just finish my duties. Or if I'm done with what I was planning to do, will just relax on myself. There are a couple of days where I have all afternoon free, and I usually exploit it, take advantage of that free time to take care of my health. Let's say I do a lot of I go a lot in the gym. I do a lot of sport because activities, especially for myself, are very important, and they help me to leave some stress behind and forget about what I was doing the day, and enjoy my time. And it's really helpful to have a couple of sessions of these kind of activities over the week, especially over the weekend, where you would expect yourself to study the whole time, but it's important that you spend some time on leaving the stress behind, relaxing, or just maybe do some activity, move yourself, just not be sitting on a chair, laying on a book or something else. Just move from that position. I've also been asked about how did I apply to uni, how did I choose my university. I've applied to several unis in the US, in Italy, in Germany, in UK, in Spain, I was very undecided on where to go. I've been accepted to many of the ones I applied to, but the most reasonable choice, I think, was for my kind of it's a specific case, was to go and study in the UK, and here I am. There were lots of questions specifically on the statements that you must submit for lots of applications. I honestly don't remember a lot about that. This was quite a while ago. I can say what my main objective. Yeah, I'm sorry. The main objective of that kind of statement is probably just try to convey your passion for what you're doing, or your interest in the areas that you are going to study. Show your commitments and show the amount of work you're doing, and try to convey how, let's say, a diligent student you are, and how happy you are to move to uni and start that new experience. That's probably as much advice I can give at this stage. And that was probably overall what I've been asked. I've been asked to give a lot of suggestions on how to choose a university. What I can say is, in terms of preparing for uni, there isn't much you can do besides probably just interesting yourself in the course that you're going to study, maybe reading something beforehand. But as it's a whole new experience, you don't really know what to expect. So just start off uni with a big smile, and be ready to get into a new challenge, because it's a new challenge. It's a different challenge. It's a different amount of work. You're probably gonna stay away from family. That may be an option, and some people may be a tough challenge. Already been living away from my family since I was 16. So this move to the UK, I'm really used to dealing with the feeling of being far away from home. But for a lot of people, maybe the first time, and you don't have to be worried about that. What I can suggest to you is try to forget about that feeling, and be around a lot of people. Let's say, to stay close to your friends, and because they're probably in the same situation as yours. Don't be afraid to let's say, feel that kind of emotion, because it's normal. Everyone feels the same, is experiencing the same thing, and you can get past that with someone else together, and just try to enjoy your time as much as possible. The others, I can give another advice on the biggest advice that I can give you on how to choose uni is probably define some of your parameters and do a lot of research on that. Parameters can be the country where you're going to study, the ranking of the university, which might be very, very relevant to you. It can be the city where you're going to study, if it's the size of the city, let's say. If it's a big city, it's a small cities. If you prefer living in a big city or in a small city, there are always drawbacks and possibilities from both of the options. And another one that not a lot of people mention, but I realize for me it's very important. I could say this parameter for me is very important, is the campus itself. I really like universities have a big campus. They have different buildings. They're very open. There's a lot of green space, or at least some green space. Where they don't have very, let's say, boring buildings. I really like modern buildings as an engineer, and I really like that kind of feeling that being in a nice place, good looking place. It gives me a lot of, it just conveys me a lot of happiness when I'm on campus, and it really helps me in enjoying my day at uni. So if campus is important for you, I would say have a look at the campus online, or open days are also very useful in the uni that you are looking into. there are different parameters. These are some of the examples. Even living in the same country, being far away from home is another big parameter that must be taken into account. What kind of language you're going to study, in terms of which language you're going to study, and if it's the same as in the country that you're living. There are different parameters. I'm just telling you, take care of these parameters and do a big research on the universities that are fitting best your interests and your preferences, let's say, and hopefully you will find the best place where to study. I think that was all I've been asked. There's a lot that we can talk about, and if you have any more questions, you can just let Mrs. Bogusiewicz know, and you can even email me. Hopefully, Mr. Bogusiewicz can share my email. I'm very happy to share any more detail, any more answer any of your questions, and hopefully I will help you even more. And another advice: read your emails, because it's very important. I always read my emails. I don't have lots of unread emails, because emails are very important at uni. So that's my last tip for the day. If any of you have any more questions or are interested in anything else that I can clarify, I'm here for you. Thank you.
Giulio, thank you so much. That was amazing. You answered all the questions that were gathered. I will be surprised if there is something left. So from really very high level questions like choosing programs and so on, to very, very practical, like, yes, how to organize the daily life. This was really exhaustive too, from my perspective, and very, very helpful. So guys, we do have some students online. Please, the floor is yours. We still have 7 minutes. Is there any particular question you would like to ask Giulio right now? Just show some signs of life, that you've heard what was said, that you're still here, if you're still here.
I'm very happy anyway to share my experience, because I can relate to the kind of situation that you're experiencing now, because everyone is going through, let's say, this kind of doubts on where to go to study, because it's a big commitment, it's a big change, and you want to make that change, let's say, efficiently and in the correct direction. So don't be afraid to ask any question, and I know what you're feeling, and I can guide you. If I can guide you, I probably will.
I have a question.
Scarlett,
hi, Scarlett. Pleasure to meet you.
Hi, thank you. How much time would you say do you spend studying a day or like a week?
A day or a week? Okay. So my usual routine, let's say, so let's start with how many lectures I have per week. I have between 20 and 24 hours of lectures per week. That may sound a few, but for a university course, it's quite a lot, because you gotta, let's say, add some reading at home for all of those lectures. But this is very related to my course, because electrical and electronic engineering, there's a lot of courses, a lot of modules to study. But you probably would expect some courses to have even like 8 or 10 lectures a week. But anyway, as I said, I would start my day very early at 9 a.m. and be studying from 9 to 8 p.m. in the library. And what I would do, I would take one of the weekend days, either Saturday or Sunday, off, like completely off. On that day, I will literally be doing very little work or even nothing, so that I can almost as a free day, a whole free day where I just do what I want to do. I just hang out with friends. I go out, or I just go in the gym. And probably will happen if also I will take also, let's say, an afternoon off in the weekend, in the week, over the week. And that's basically my routine. But it's really up on you on how much work you gotta do, and yeah.
Yeah, thank you.
No worries.
Thank you, Scarlett. Do we have any more questions?
I have a question.
Leonie, yes, please.
So how intimidating can like just university be, or like just like university life be?
I'll probably make it sound much much more intimidating than it can be. One thing that makes it lighter is probably choose the course that you like, that like you enjoy studying. Because if you're studying something that you're not really convinced of, it may be tough to go through that pain every day. But as long as I'm concerned, if you pick a course, because let's say the biggest challenge is to study, isn't it? So if you start with a topic that you enjoy studying, it will make your life easier, because you will be looking forward to what's up next, and you will forget about all of the problems that you have over the day, and I'm sure will make your life easier. And besides, let's say the amount of workload, I don't see a lot of factors that may worry you about uni life. The rest is basically you take care of yourself, and you enjoy your time with your friends. So there's nothing else, I guess.
All right, thank you.
Don't worry.
Thank you so much. We have some time for the last question. Is there a last question?
Yes, I had a question.
Thank you.
Hi, Ishak. I saw, Ishak, you asked me very specific question on the University of Southampton. So if you want, we can get in touch via email, so I can clarify. Okay, we can even get in touch via phone, so I can be even more detailed. Maybe now there isn't a lot of time on the call, but I'm very happy to guide you if you're very interested in the university where I'm going, University of Southampton. If you have any other question, though, please ask.
Yeah, cool. I'll get the email address. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Cool. Thank you.
Do you have any other question, Shang?
Yes.
Oh.
Question, please.
Yeah.
Just a quick question. Do you, well, not do you, but does the university offer scholarships? And if they do, how do you get them?
It's really up on the university itself. Now that I moved to the UK, there are new Brexit rules. So things may change over the years. So I cannot give you, let's say, a 100% sure answer. What I can say is, for my specific university, there was a scholarship granted only for European students, and is assigned automatically based on their parameters. I'm not really sure what they were, but I was granted a kind of scholarship as I'm an Italian student, and I was probably meeting their requirements for that.
Cool. Thank you.
Don't worry.
Yes, thank you so much. So, ladies and gentlemen, that was the last question for today. We are finishing with this. I have just published Giulio's email in the chat, so please make sure you save it, especially if you're interested in the university where Giulio studies, and then you can contact him directly. So far, I can say you are a brilliant audience, and Giulio, you're a great speaker, and it was a pleasure to host you for the first opening session. And yes, we will be publishing this quite soon on our YouTube channel, so that others also can profit. You see, you have applause.
Yeah, no problem.
This is very, very nice. So, Giulio, thank you so much once again. Stay in touch.
Thank you for your time.
president of our alumni association. He will be in touch and he will not disappear. And we really hope to see you live quite soon. So you have a great journey. I know the bus will be another half an hour.
Yeah, I'm sorry for the venue, but there has been a organization issue with a flight that has been anticipated, and unfortunately I'm not sitting on a desk, let's say, where I was planning to be. But hopefully you got everything online, and that should work out.
Yes,
well.
we profited, I think, nevertheless. All right, guys, you all have a great weekend, and yes, we stay in touch. All right.
Great. Thank you very much, guys. Thank you for your time, Tatiana. Hopefully, see you soon.
Yep. Yes.
Yeah.
Thanks. Bye.
Bye. Bye. Bye.
Thank you. Bye.